That's what the wind flags are doing. So yeah, definitely windy as of right now. That's what we got. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, being at the 5th. Hopefully we can fly. Alright, we're getting ready to do it. Let's see what we got. Clear. Alright, well, the winds finally died down. Got to the airport about 5. I'm guessing it was pretty rowdy to about 6:30. So got to go up, and it was actually rather nice. We had about a 4-mile-an-hour difference between the gust and the headwinds, but the headwinds were about 5 or 6, so it wasn't bad. Ripped off the ground pretty easily, and it was pretty smooth. Kept getting better as the night went on. If you look down there, you can see 2 wings and another trike. One of them's Herald, and 2 of them are brand new students. But those will be their solo flights. So, and they did really good. So I don't know if I got them in video or I'm gonna put them in there, but they did pretty good. Down below you can see there is a plane fixing to take off. If you look right there by the 23, there he goes. He's got to lift off, so I'm making sure I'm staying way out of the way, but no danger, but that's pretty cool. Different view. So I'm just sort of hanging around this moment, waiting for other people to take off and kind of see what they're going to do. Maybe I can get them recorded. But they're new, so they're trying to set up and get it right. But if you look way up ahead at the end of the runway, I fly over there sometimes. There's a lot of cool farmlands with tractors and stuff. I like to fly over there. And, over to my left there's ponds where people are skiing and stuff, and I can kind of hop around. And later on in this video, you'll see they called the cops because they thought that I went down over there, and you'll see that later. So this is flight 15. My flights are usually 45 minutes to 1 hour. Tonight was 56 minutes, I believe, somewhere around there. So I've got almost 15 hours in the air now. I'm loving every minute of it. Lots of fun. I enjoy it. And I can't wait to start journeying out. But for now, with new people flying and I'm just enjoying it. I haven't journeyed too far, but in all reality, too, I only have an hour and a half worth of fuel. So eventually I'll spend less time hanging around the airport and go down that pipeline you see right down there and see how far that goes. And then it also goes the other way, too. I forgot to mention, here we're about 650 to 700 feet. I can't quite remember. I never really went over 1,000 feet. I pretty much stayed no less than 500 feet. Sometimes I went down a little lower. But in my cruise speed tonight, with the winds the way it was, I was running about 25 in a headwind, 26 in a headwind, and 37 to 39 on the downwinds. So. And I didn't trim out. If I trimmed out, I could probably pick up another 6-7 miles an hour, but there was no reason for it. It was comfortable moving right along, so I left it alone. Up ahead in that triangle there, I'm going to fly over there a little later, but when you go over there, there's a race car track over there, concrete, and there's a dirt one, and then there's also a model aviation field if you're going around, and I'm going to go over there also. Just kind of neat. I'm going to turn back and see if anybody else has gotten in the air or if they're still tinkering down there. So I'm going to turn back and go see what's going on. Well, don't really see anybody down there, so they're around here somewhere. So I'm just going to cruise on a little closer to this big lake over there, and I'm going to turn around and check them out again. Maybe I can see somebody else in the air. But there were some people over here skiing a little bit earlier. I should have kept it in, but I didn't. That's okay. When I get up here, I think this is where somebody thinks I went down, and anyway, they called the cops, and they came checking on us. visibility tonight. You can just see miles. I mean, you can just see. You just look out there, and GoPro doesn't do any justice really, but it does nice. I mean, but man, you could just see forever. It was really pretty. Yeah, I know when you're looking up here, you're thinking, man, it's a lot of trees. But there's that pipeline I can land on if something were to happen. There's no power lines down there or anything. So I could float on in there, land in there, and be all safe. I can follow that thing all the way down there. I've been over to all these lakes that you see. And I didn't have GoPros last time because I've always seemed to forget it, but I'm getting better with that. So as my journeys go, we'll get out around there and we'll see a lot more stuff when I spend more time journeying and not hanging around the airport. So I'm tootling along here, and like I said, I have the pipeline that I can land on. And believe it or not, right up there in front of me, right there in that green field, if something were to happen, I could even make it there and land in there. So yeah, a lot of trees, but I have outs. There are places I can land and be safe. But it is a lot of trees to get stuck in the top of, which would probably suck. I hope I never find out. I think here would be a good spot to turn around and go back and see if there's any action going on at the airport. So I think I'm going to go ahead and turn around now and head back the other direction. Track way up there in the distance there, you can see the airport, and that's pretty convenient because that's right where I'm headed. So at this speed, I don't know how long it'll take, but we're having fun, so what does it matter? looks like all three of them are back. Harold, Chris, John. Looks like they're all back. I see 3 down there. Yep, there's 3. I guess they're going to take back off or something. Well, to my right there is the Model Aviation Airport. I think I'm going to go back down the runway and go all the way around the back and see if we can see that racetrack and whatnot with the Model Aviation field too. So, turn back around and see what happens. But as I'm swooping here, maybe you'll see the Model Aviation right there. The other side of those planes on the right is the Model Aviation. So I've turned around and I'm heading back up there in the distance where you see the last hangar there is where we took off. Heading back that way, and I'm going to fly along that tree line, and then we're going to take a gander at the other stuff. So that's where I'm headed. So I'll probably take some of this out and get on over there. Right, now we're back over that tree line I was talking about there. There's that pipeline, and we're going to go way over there to that corner on the left, and we're going to fly around the back side of that. And we'll see all that other stuff I was telling you about. Everything right there in front of me there, that's where we're headed, and that's where we'll see all that stuff as we get closer. Alright, if you look to the left, you can see the route course there, zooming around through there. They run all kinds of cars on there. We're not allowed to fly over there, over the top of it. If anybody's there, they get kind of mad. And that sandy spot you're seeing there, kind of to my left right there, it is, I don't know if they run ATVs, dirt bikes, I don't know, off-road, four-wheel drive, I don't know what kind of trucks, but that's got a course in it too. So not really sure. It's the first time I've really flown over here. I'm over the top because nobody's there. If you look in front of the sandy patch to the left there, that is the model aviation field. So they always fly, but it's usually in the mornings when I come here and fly, you'll see them. And we stay away from that also, but no one's flying here at night tonight, so I'm going to buzz over the top of it. And then we're going to roll around and we'll see some cop cars coming in. How about that? So I'm fixing to head back to the runway there, as you can see it, runway 5 or whatever that is, and the cops were rolling in, and come to find out, they had been called because when I was over there at that lake in front of me, over to the left, the smaller one you see, somebody called and said it looked like a paramotor had went down into the trees, I guess because their view they couldn't see, but I never got lower than, I think, 700 feet. But anyway, so, and you saw when I was over there, so this is what it took to get them. But hey, at least some people are watching and paying attention, and hey, I guess it's kind of cool that someone called, and because they came in, and you'll see that here in a minute. So with the naked eye, I can already see the cops there rolling in. I could actually read the sides of the car, but the GoPro probably isn't going to pick it up, but I could already see them. Like, what in the world's going on over there? Why are they here? What happened? We're not doing anything wrong. We're allowed to be here. But if you look right there, kind of where we take off, they're down there. So like I said, they're actually there talking to an instructor. His name's Rod. He's the one that taught Harold how to fly. And they're telling him what's going on, that they got a phone call. And Rod said, well, where's Kevin? He's looking for me. And he said, oh, there he is. And he said, no. He said, we 100% accounted for. Everybody's here. Nobody's crashed. Nobody's went in the trees. I can assure you we're all here. So they're turned around and there they go. They are leaving. So I think it's about a good time. I can just come in and land. I had a great time. Like I said, my whole flight was just barely shy of an hour. And I'm going to clip this video out so it's not so long. But hey, look at there. There is one of the students landing there. That's a good view. So I think I'm going to come in and land as well. I'll give him time to get down on the ground. And I'm going to come in for a landing and call it a night, and thank the good Lord above that I had so much fun and kept me safe, put his hedge of protection around me. So let's put this thing in and get it down and call it a night, get packed up before it gets dark, and sit around and shoot the breeze a little bit, talk about our experiences, see how the new guys like their stuff, and because they were pretty nervous, but understandably so. I'm a newbie too. Like I said, 15 flight here, and here we go. Let's set her down. It's a little more bumpier down here, but I think we'll be okay. Alrighty, this will be the end of my journey. Until the next time. We did it. Let me set this wing down here. Nice. What an adventure. I have dreamed about this so long. I'm freaking doing it. Yeah. Absolutely amazing. That is just so sweet. Let me get under this tangled mess here and get this wing packed up, and wow, dreams come true. All right, till next time, and see if we can get some good journeying going on. Then I'm going to really look into getting something closer to home so I can fly my own neighborhoods and stuff. I think that'll be sweet. So give me a couple more flights here, and I think I'll be ready for that. And I'm going to continue to fly here, but it'd be nice to have something close to home too. Get her done.